Diego Maradona passed away. The whole football world is devastated. There are simply no words to describe all the pain. Very, very sad. Diego, the great Diego, thank you for everything, especially for the pleasure you brought us all with your performances. We will never forget you. Friends, now let's start with one-line news. Manchester City reached the Champions League Final 8 after beating Olympiacos 1-0. Guardiola made it to the Champions League playoffs for the 12th time out of 12. This is the record among coaches. Lewandowski has scored 71st goal in the Champions League and shares third place with Raul. Only Messi and Ronaldo are ahead of them. Hazard scored the first goal for Real Madrid in the Champions League against Inter from the penalty spot. Congratulations with a good start then. Bayern has reached the Champions League Final 8 after beating Salzburg 3-1. The candidates for the best 2020 are Thiago Alcantara, Cristiano Ronaldo, Kevin De Bruyne, Robert Lewandowski, Sadio Mane, Kylian Mbappe, Lionel Messi, Sergio Ramos, Mohamed Salah, and Virgil van Dijk. The nominees for the award of the best goalkeeper of the year will include Alisson, Courtois, Keylor Navas, Neuer, Oblak, and Ter Stegen. FIFA has announced the contenders for the Coach of the Year award. Bielsa, Flick, Zidane, Lopetegui, and Klopp will be competing for the prize. Suarez's goal against Mallorca claims the Ferenc Puskás prize. Besides Luis, 10 more footballers and female footballers have been nominated for the award. Marseille set the Champions League record low, losing their 13th straight match. Villas-Boas's team lost to Porto in the matchday 4. Piqué won't need surgery and his knee will be able to recover without it. Gerrard is expected to return to Barcelona within 4 months. Argentine President Alberto Fernandez has declared a 3-day mourning in the country due to the death of the legendary footballer of the national team Diego Maradona. Napoli Stadium may be renamed in honor of Diego Maradona. City Councillor Carmines Gambatti will be in touch with the Naples Sports Commission, led by Commissioner Chilo Barriella, on this matter. Barcelona's away kit will be purple in 2021-22 season. Ukraine was awarded a 0-3 defeat from Switzerland due to the outbreak of coronavirus in the team of Andriy Shevchenko. Thus, the Ukrainian national team is eliminated from the top division of the League of Nations. I'm sure that I wouldn't try to sign Neymar. That is because of how he left the club, as well as for his game. Now he is not even included in the top 30 best footballers in Europe, said Barcelona presidential candidate Toni Freisa. It has a lot to do with certain clubs' power in the media and people who work better behind the scenes, said Jose Mourinho. Inter is ready to sell Eriksen for about 13.5 million euros. The midfielder was offered to Arsenal. Ronaldo is the best, but Messi is something different. By training with Leo, I felt inferior, Goal.com quoted Kevin Prince. Zlatan was named the best Sweden player of the year for the 12th time, an absolute record among Swedish footballers. Bad quality of the game? If you have the courage, you can ask about that in the PSG dressing room, said PSG head coach Thomas Tuchel after the match with Leipzig. In the match against Dinamo, we saw the Barcelona that we want to see, said Ronald Koeman. The games of the matchday 4 of the Champions League took place yesterday. All the results are on your screens. And now we are moving on to the main news of the day. Let's start with a review of the Champions League matches. Group A started with Bayern winning the 4th victory in a row, advancing to the knockout rounds from the first place. In the 4th matchday, the Munich team beat Salzburg 3-1. Lewandowski, Sané, and Waber's own goal gave Flick's team 3 points. In another match of the group, Atletico failed to put the pressure on Lokomotiv on Wanda Metropolitano, 0-0. In the Group B, confident steps on the way to the playoffs were made by Borussia Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid. The German club again mocked Shakhtar. After the 6-0 away victory, Borussia scored only 4 goals for the opponents. Real Madrid got a difficult away victory over Inter. Hazard converted a penalty and Hakimi forgot what jersey he is wearing and gave his former club the final goal in the match, 0-2. Subsequently, Madrid is on the second place. We are giving special greetings to Arturo Vidal, who managed to earn a red card in a minute of time. The Chilean argued with the referee about an unassigned penalty. In Group C, Man City and Porto received their regular victories. Guardiola's team beat Olympiacos thanks to a goal from Foden, while Porto defeated Marseille in the second match with 0-2. In Group D, the intrigue intensified slightly. Liverpool unexpectedly lost to Atalanta with a score of 0-2. Ilicic and Gosens shocked Klopp and his players. In another match, Ajax beat Midtjylland 3-1. Gravenberch, Marzavi and Neres made the result clear. In total, both Ajax and Atalanta are just 2 points behind Liverpool. The extremely exciting Champions League last rounds are waiting for us. The group's table now looks just like this. The legendary Argentinian footballer Diego Maradona has passed away at the age of 60. The reason for the death of Maradona was a sudden cardiac arrest. Maradona is best known for playing for Boca Juniors, Barcelona and Napoli. He was also the coach of the Argentina national team from 2008 to 2010. In 1986, he was playing for the national team as a striker. Maradona won the World Cup in Mexico. He was voted the best player in the tournament. In particular, Maradona scored a brace in the match against England, 2-1, in the quarterfinals of the 1986 World Cup. The actions of the striker in that game later became known as a hand of God and the goal of the century. Also, Maradona won the Italian championship twice with Napoli. The football world is now in a deep grief and can hardly find the words to say a memorable goodbye to one of the greatest players in history. This is a very sad news. I've lost a great friend, and the world lost its legend. There are many things to say, but now I just ask God to give strength to his family members. I hope one day we will play together in heaven, Pelé wrote on Twitter. Firstly, support for Sergio Aguero. Diego was his son's grandfather. Once in Argentina, I saw a banner which said, "It doesn't matter what you have done with your life. It matters what you have done with our lives." There are a few incredible players in all history, and he is one of them. For people of our generation, the World Cup in 1986, it was something to make the sport better. From all Manchester City, we give all condolences to his family, said Guardiola. In Argentina, they wrote that Diego Armando Maradona has died, by some distance the best player of my generation and arguably the greatest of all time. After a blessed but troubled life, hopefully he'll finally find some comfort in the hands of God, wrote Gary Lineker. Today, I say goodbye to a friend, and the world says goodbye to an eternal genius. One of the best ever, an unparalleled magician. He lives too soon but leaves a legacy without limits and a void that will never be filled. Rest in peace, Ace. You will never be forgotten, Ronaldo wrote on social networks. A very sad day for all Argentines and for football. He's left us but he hasn't gone, because Diego is eternal. I'll keep all the great times I enjoyed with him, and I want to take the opportunity to send my deepest respect to all his family and friends. Rest in peace, wrote Messi on Instagram. And here's what was happening in the world after the official approval. Photos of Maradona, candles, and people in tears appeared on the streets of Naples. Dozens of cameras near Maradona's house in Tigre, the capital of Argentina, Buenos Aires. The terrific announcements today look like this. Thank you, Diego. The grief of the entire Argentine nation is conveyed in these photos. Diego Armando Maradona, we will never forget you. Friends, take care. Bye-bye.